So here we are. We've got our bamboo coming back. And we've got this beautiful rose bush that we're just letting grow. And we've got citronella growing there, along with the anise hyssop and the lavender. It's looking so beautiful. And the other large rose bush there as the I can never say trumpet flower. I want to say bugle. Is that funny? Trumpet flower there, starting to grow up. And we're going to have our beautiful tiger lilies blooming. And look at that natural, beautiful mulleins going to bloom. That's a volunteer in a pot. Is that amazing? And there's some great alfalfa flowers there. And our sumac, our first sumac we ever got, the low sumac, is loaded with berries. So we've covered it with bird wire. And more of the tiger lilies that John Kohler wanted to eat all of them, was jealous we had so many. As we have our moon flower there behind the bamboo, come around, and there's our echinacea, all over beautiful. And our red bee balm and echinacea there. There's the bee balm, and our beautiful fig tree and chives and all sorts of herbs and sedum under here coming back. And we have this little, it's like an island with a basin around it. We put sedum around the edge. Got lots of kinds of onions and sunchokes, and our wonderful 2-year-old, believe it or not, mulberry there. And behind him, the edible weeping crabapple. And as we go around the corner, there's our beautiful sage and our curly parsley. And we've got tons of beautiful flowering, as well as going to pod peas. Look at this pea. It's 4 feet tall from the bottom, next to the beautiful horseradish. Just making lots of little starts there. But all these peas are going to be so delicious. As we come around the corner, all the grapevines, and even daikon radish is already, wow, gone to big pod. But we're eating the small pod daikon radish because we love the taste. Tastes just like daikon. Pungent little radish. It's really wonderful. When we come through, we're in our kitchen garden. There's our heirloom American plum. So exciting. Under our beautiful willow, 5-year-old beautiful willow. More peas and other beautiful little plants growing in here. Got potatoes and sweet potatoes. They're just growing up so that they can get light and not spread out all over the ground. We just went south with Sako at the downtown Salt Lake Farmers Market. We got some striped sorrel from her and some fun other little plants, some tomato and a few pepper and 2 cucumbers, Armenian cucumbers we're going to grow. That's going to be fun to throw in here, but we'll wait until the peas are done. And we've got the flax first crop that's coming up, but then we'll have the second crop. We got some vetch as well, but we just put down a second set of seeds for the flax to have it just grow one after the other. And our little plants from last year are all growing to seed. So we planted these in the fall. There's some beet greens are going to seed in here. We planted different lettuces and sorrel, and we're waiting for the sorrel, which will be so beautiful, to go to seed. We also planted stinging nettle. There it is, and it's coming on strong. We're so excited, but it's so beautiful to see in our kitchen garden where we're going to plant now our summer vegetable plants in here, along with herbs, and our cover crop, which is doing so well. Our carrots are going to seed. We had fun planting those with our classes and their kids. But that's our little kitchen garden we'll be planting into. But we're just about getting ready to harvest beautiful peas. And then we'll plant more vegetables. But it's so beautiful to see filtered light. This is where plants are so happy, and the sunchokes are doing great shade. As we plant the vegetable plants, we'll cut back, make sure they get the light they need. They only need 4 hours a day. And then we're going to enter the food forest. But first we want to check on our beautiful little pond here with our waterfall. And we're going to have lilies of all different kinds coming there. And we got some beautiful columbine and a gorgeous hosta we got from Mickey up north in Roy area. Our irises are almost all gone. This is one of the last new ones that bloomed. And the bumblebees are loving all the purple flowers, and the honeybees too. Everybody's just loving. But we've got the last of the, here come the lilies, the last of the beautiful smelling irises. Last ones, these beauties. Look at that, and they smell so heavenly. I just love, these are the last of the irises right now. This one smells like no other. I've never smelled one that smells this good, you guys. Take a whiff of that. Oh, that's so beautiful. And there's from the outside of the kitchen garden looking in, under the trees for filtered light. It's so perfect. And boy, are we going to have lots of raspberries all along the fence line. And lots of grapes. So many grapes come every year. These are white himrod along here. And look at our thornless blackberries are starting to bloom. We'll have huge blackberries. That will be fun. And the lilies and the beautiful alfalfa flowers. The bumblebees love that. Oh, here comes our first tiger lily. That's going to bloom right there as it goes all the way around the edge of the garden. All these beautiful flowers. As the grapevines start to grow over the top of our archway, we're going to have so many different kinds of lilies are about to bloom here along the beautiful little pond. We just love, oh, look at those Egyptian walking onions. So happy. And then what's really beautiful is we've got all these daikon radish. You can see some all through there. But in here, we've got big patches of it that you're going to see. This is where the birds love to come and eat there. So many beautiful plants, pear tree. Got honeysuckle everywhere. We got gojies everywhere. Siberian pea shrub there. Man, it's just everything's so pretty. Starting to grow at the gazebo. Sonia's beautiful. There's honeysuckle there. Goji berry we dug out. It's sending babies everywhere. It's got tons of little flowers. But it's sending all these little runners. We're so happy because we'll take all of the goji berries we can. And look at the size of these humongous roses. Look at that one up there. That thing's about, oh, I don't know, 8 inches wide. They're just beautiful every year. We get so many under our gazebo, and we've got lots of different grapes, Catawba Red and Niagara White, that we're selling this year, as well as some, there's a bunch of the grapes, as well as some thornless blackberries. We've got lots of those, and we've got different flowers we're growing here. Jasmine is coming here. That's our mandarin orange there. And all these mints everywhere are just wonderful. And our herbro and our big justaberry. And look at all those Bartlett pears on that little tree. And look, Mary Lissett's lovage going to flower. And these volunteer wonderful milkweed everywhere. We're so excited. Motherwort there. We covered with bird wire so that the birds don't eat all the elderberry flowers on the elderberry bushes. And look at the size of that fennel taking off this year. And the bumblebees right now are just loving the vetch purple flowers. They're so delicious. They taste like peas. But she loves the nectar and the pollen she gets in there, as well as all the other purple flowers here. So in our food forest, hello Bumble, you're so cute. Look at all of them. They're all so happy. Yeah. Oh, she's filled. Look at her sacks. They're so full of pollen. She's just loaded up with pollen. Oh, sweetie, look at that. Oh, so beautiful as we come around here. And we can see our beautiful English walnuts. It's really nice to see this 3-year-old happy English walnut. Look at that. He's got beautiful walnuts. And on the other side, so happy, is our little beehive with our nursery of plants there, and our compost pile there, and our loaded Paul's Hardy almond tree is so full of almonds right there. And the beautiful huckle bed that we just did with the scouts last year. And we go back, we got tons of elderberry, you see. That one was loaded along with the other one last year, but we've got new wonderful elderberry bushes coming in, and our blueberry patch in the back. And this is our white mulberry. That's going to have lots and lots of mulberries. We're very excited about that. Taste our first white ones. And look at that beautiful fennel. Oh, he's so gorgeous. Happy plants. Curly Dock, volunteer. Look at how many we have. Have these beautiful milkweed coming up everywhere. This is really fun. So take a shot of the big tall canopy tree for now, and then we'll show you other trees that are loaded with fruit. It's so much fun to find the fruit on our little trees, but here comes little patches of white flowers with a little purple vetch in there, with some catnip in there, some barley, more catnip, but look at that. The daikon radish are in full bloom right now. Oh, they're beautiful. Some of them are a light purple like that. Isn't that wonderful to see so much daikon radish? And here are ripening right before our eyes our little Bing cherries. Oh, they're so wonderful. It's really great to see. We'll have lots of them up there. Lots of cherries on this little tree. And the honeybees are loving. Yes, huh, guys? And there's alfalfa everywhere with the daikon radish. Oh, and look, you guys. We have our first ever, this is so exciting. We have Goomy. We have Goomy berry. Look at that, you guys. We have Goomies. Do you guys see those? We have Goomy berry. Look at that. Little Goomy berries. Ooh, that's going to be exciting to taste. We can see the Goomies. Those are ripening. Look at that. On the back side of our little pond. And there's our all-in-one sweet almond. Loaded with almonds too. And then, I don't want to hurt them, but boy, when you see the loads and loads of black currants we're going to have here. Oh, beautiful. And the grapevine crawling up the Bing cherry is going to be loaded with grapes right there. Is that not exciting? And there's a Danjou pear. And we're about to chop and drop the rest of the comfrey and start a new crop of it. And we put lots of sedum in different things. And we're going to have our beautiful lilies that are going to be blooming there. We love that we have more space now that we got rid of the water hyacinth for the lily pads, for the little lilies to grow. But look at the size of these almonds already. Look at the length. See that? Amazing. This one always has the longest, prettiest almonds. He's loaded up around our buffalo berry, around our Egyptian walking onions and beautiful curly dock, and another gorgeous sage here that lived all winter, and another beautiful black currant that's loaded with currants behind the Danjou pear, and so many raspberries are going to bloom and ripen here. Tons of raspberries. Look at our honeysuckle. It's going to be so beautiful with all the grapevine. Oh, and there's the Big Ayers pears. Look at that already. We're getting pears in there. Is that amazing? That's beautiful. And the buffalo berries coming through there. And patches of wonderful shade. And we love our apricot tree. And this year it is so loaded. We just can't get over how many wonderful apricots there are on these branches. It's insane how many apricots. I haven't seen this in 5 years. We used to always get this many apricots. 500 a year average. And we come around our pretty little black currants on this baby here is loaded. You can see they're ripening. Gonna be ready soon. And our shade in here. And let's see if we can find any Nanking cherries under here. Because see, they bloomed early, so a lot of times you won't see any, but once in a while some will survive underneath, but I don't see any yet under there ripening. And look at all the gojies we're going to have on these pretty gojies here. On this back side, this one's going to be loaded with blossoms soon. It's got lots of little buds. And look at those. Those are Josta berries. Look, some of them are starting to ripen. Oh, they're so beautiful, Josta berries. Oh, how wonderful. They're so pretty and huge. They're bigger than the gooseberries. And our Siberian pea shrub gone to pod. And there's our yellow primrose, evening primrose there, starting to bloom. And there's our, you can see that top beautiful leaf right there. Those are the chestnut leaves that come from all the way down here that look like this. That's our chestnut tree that goes up and all the way out of the Siberian pea shrub. And then look at all the golden raspberries we're going to have. And our beautiful purple filbert hazelnut bushes right there. They're so healthy and happy. And there's our bush cherry. Boy, are you loaded with cherries this year. Just lots of beautiful cherries, and it's got lots of runners that came out past it. And then the red cornelian cherry is so tall this year, and it's got tons of them. And then look at all the sand cherries we're going to have. We're so excited to see all these sand cherries on here. They're beautiful sand cherries. Can't wait. And here's the yellow cornelian cherries. Look at those beautiful drops. That'll be the brightest yellow you've ever seen. And delicious. Can't wait to see the cornelian cherries. Grow so tall behind the plum. Red blood plum is loaded as well. We've got another baby Nanking cherry we planted there. And wonderful shade from the sunchokes and the red currants. Look, they're starting to turn. Boy, just a week of some sun. What a difference. And then our honey berries. We think somebody came and ate them after we showed them that what little we had left over this year. Behind this beautiful, look at our mulberries are ripening, you guys. Red mulberries. Woohoo! Oh, look at the color. It's almost ready to eat, that purple. Oh, that's so exciting to see so many mulberries on there. And look at the grapevines coming to create this beautiful shade. And our golden delicious apple tree there. And more of these amazing elderberries, elderberry flowers. Woohoo! We're so excited to have that. The hawthorn, beautiful scarlet hawthorn there under this gorgeous locust that had the sweetest smelling flowers that are now going to pod. Isn't he beautiful? And our bamboo wall with our blackberries and another currant there. And our little strawberries everywhere. Lining everywhere. We've got little strawberries. Let's see. Isn't that wonderful? Little strawberry, little patch with the beautiful little service berries on this baby. They'll ripen. They're delicious purple little berries as well. Past the yellow cornelian. So wonderful, and it's hard to see with the sunlight, but you can see loaded elderberries are coming. We just love our food forest, and we love to show it different times of year and different years. This is our 5th year anniversary open house coming up in August. Come and take tours. You have to sign up early because I'm not doing 5 tours of 2 hours each anymore. We just do one big tour for up to 12 people to come and tour the entire food forest and education along with it for 2 hours, along with workshops of all kinds. We've got our beekeeping workshop on June 29th from 1 to 3 here with the Deseret Hive Supply as we go under our wonderful apricot tree. That's loaded, loaded, loaded. And our bird station, we'll have some nice lilies by the lilac here. And it is so nice and cool. That's what feels so wonderful. That's the ash tree here and the aronia cherry there. And you can see another peach tree over there. It's got peaches on it. Another sand cherry here. Oh, it's just beautiful. Look at all those little baby peaches on there. And the pluot right there. Did the birds save us any pluots this year as we enter the gooseberry row here? And we've got so many loads of gooseberries. It's so beautiful. You can see these little guys. They're just happy, beautiful little gooseberries. Oh, look at all those on that one branch right there. Look at that. Beautiful gooseberries. Just wonderful behind the currant there. And look at our Rainier cherries this year. We've got tons and they're starting to ripen. Look at that all the way up. Oh, Rainier's like crazy this year. I hope we get to taste a bunch of them. Isn't that going to be fun? So many Rainiers right there. Wow, look at all those. Tons of Rainier cherries. Oh, it's wonderful. And our amazing red blood plum. We're going to have to thin you out, baby. You are too loaded. Too much. We'll have to thin those out very shortly, as well as we've been starting to thin out our peach trees because everything is too loaded. And we've got our golden raspberries here. Beautiful golden raspberries. And wonderful kiwi girl is there. She's growing tall behind the red cornelian cherry. It's got a nice wall of shade here that we really like to have for her so she doesn't cook in the sun. And then under here we've got patches of cover crop. We did some beans, some beautiful peas, and tons of the flax. And it's so pretty under here, under the plum tree. Everybody's so happy. This is how plants love to grow, is in filtered light in a forest like this. Oh, it's just beautiful. As we go up to this side of the mulberry and we hit our other peach, Alberta peach here, that's loaded as well. We'll have to thin you out too. Just tons of peaches on here everywhere. And there's our mulberry. Look at you. Oh, I wonder. Some of these are really tiny, but they're pretty darn dark. Let's try a mulberry this year, you guys. This is a little baby one. Oh, that's heaven. Oh my goodness. That was so delicious. We'll save some for other people. Oh. You see how happy the grapes are growing? Literal grapevines everywhere growing up into the plum tree right there. And they'll go right through and into the peach tree along the bamboo wall with this amazing mulberry. Boy, are we going to eat some beautiful mulberries. Got to come out every day now that they're ripening. And we come around the backside to the other peach tree that's also loaded with peaches behind the Rainier cherry. And we come around our peach here with his grapevines and beautiful peaches ripening, and raspberries as well as blackberries that are blooming now along the fence line in the bamboo, with our beautiful hawthorn berry that are growing so tall under the other black locust. And here's our Siberian pea shrub, our hibiscus, and our little baby peach tree here that's really taking off finally, and black raspberries along the fence, and our linden, so beautiful. And we've got to keep thinning out our peaches because there's just too many on here. So this week we're going to spend every day thinning out lots of these. You don't want too many or the branches will break. So we got to take care of our little peach tree as we come around the corner. And our natural, beautiful little crab apple. These are different. There'll be yellow little berries of apples on there. And we go under the wire to our patch of female sea berries along here. So we've got lots of females that'll be ready to transplant for people. And we've got to watch our blackberries. They really want to come in. See, the cane came in right there. Don't know if we want him to stay inside our mother sea berry. She's the mom. We're going to wait and see if we get more sea berries. Oh, there they are. You guys, they're here. Joshua, we have sea berries again, second year in a row. On our mama sea berry that makes all these little babies. And there's daddy sea berry that makes his babies. See right there? Those are the males. No berries on them. And we're on the back side. Have to water our sunchokes. It's been very warm. But that's exciting. We have sea berries, you guys. How exciting is that? To see these little sea berries. Oh, that's so fun. Her babies aren't doing the berries yet. As we come past our apricot tree up here. And look at all of our flowers on our wild blackberries along the fence. We're going to have so many blackberries. Whoa. We got a little pear here on a pear tree. There's that peach tree. Here's our apricot, baby apricot. This is our baby apricot tree here. And he's loaded as well. We'll have to thin those out this week. That's really beautiful. When we get to the end here, a thornless blackberry here, not blooming yet. But boy, are we going to have lots of wild blackberries when you see all those beautiful blossoms just loaded on there. Oh, that's beautiful. We really love it. We're going to have so many wonderful blackberries. Oh, you guys. Yep. I gotta make sure the lens didn't get dirty. Okay. And we crawl under. There's our spillways for all of our basins that come down through this little forest on the top, highest part of the garden. And you look under here and everybody's growing. Look at under the wonderful, we've got some grapes growing up the chokecherry there. It's really beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited about our sea berries coming. Yes, sir. Beautiful. There's a hawthorn there. These are our infiltration basins that come all the way down like this to water everything. And hopefully, we hope, our lens is looking blurry, so I apologize. I hope it's not blurry on this last part of the filming. See, it even thins itself out, the peach. As we come around the corner, come and visit us at Utah Valley Permaculture Classroom Gardens. We just started our new class this month for 6 months. to design properties with 3 families on Tuesday evenings. So come and join us, permaculturedesignschool.org.